Hey YouTube. So, I mean, okay, I just like making YouTube videos, right? Okay. So, you know, I've noticed, right, throughout my life that I'm charismatic, right? To an extent, right? Right? That I'm charming, right? I mean, I'm not stupid, right? So, things I've noticed in my nature, right? Things I've noticed in my nature, right? In my behavior. I just think things that I've noticed, right? Throughout my life, right? Mm, I like talking to women, right? I like talking to women, whether it be in person or whether it be through the internet. I like talking to women in person and through the internet. I just like talking to women, right? I like being around women, and I like being around women in general, right? I just like talking to women. You know, I don't know why. That's just how I am, right? So, you know, yeah, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, I'm a person that's into psychology, right? If you think about it, I guess you're just a people person, right? Like you talk to people, I talk to people, right? You know, mm, I mean, it's just how I am, man. It's just me. It is what it is, right? It is what it is. So, you know, I like talking to women, right? I like being around women, right? You know, um, I've noticed that I've noticed by my life that I'm good. I'm good at talking to women, right? And sometimes I get that. I just noticed that sometimes I get from women that I talk to them like sexy. I'm like, like with a sexy voice. I'm like, like with a sexy voice or a sexy tone, sexy voice, sexy tone, right? I just like doing that kind of stuff, right? You know, right? But yeah, man, if it's up to me, if it was up to me, man, I'd be being around women, talking to women all day, right? All day, all night. That's what I'm about, right? I mean, if you think about it, anything in general, right? You can't be doing one thing at all times. I mean, you can't be doing one thing at all times, all the time, right? You know what I mean? If you think about it, if you think about it, you only do one thing at a time, right? It also depends what kind of person you are, right? So, I mean, um, so I just like talking to women, like all kinds of women, actually. I like talking to all kinds of women, and I mean for real. It's just interesting, man. I like doing it, right? But mm, I like talking to women like sexy, like with my sexy voice. Okay. certain place, right? And I had to do like a. Oh my gosh, this is interesting. Okay, I remember one time I was in a certain place and I had to talk to a. I forgot, but it was a female, right? It was a woman that was doing the thing, right? So, okay, I forget what things are about, right? Things about related to some kind of program or something, right? But I had to see, I had to do it, right? I had to do it, right? So I was like, oh, what? Okay, so, okay, so, so it was a woman, right? Doing the thing. I was like, okay. I noticed that. When I sat down and talked to her, she was kind of like, she got nervous a little bit. I was like, okay, why is this woman getting nervous? I was like, okay. I was like, okay. So I was trying to like, okay, just whatever. I was just like, you're doing the thing. Okay, she was nervous. I was like, okay, whatever. I'm just talking. I'm doing the thing. Okay. Okay. So, okay, I was talking. I was like, okay. I was like, okay. What's this about? What's this about? I'm like, okay. 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 Mm, so we're talking, and hold on. It's very interesting. Interesting. Okay. So she started talking, and I was okay. I always pay attention to everything, right? And it's all right, right? I was born paying attention, right? I was born paying attention to things, right? In general, right? Okay, so I was like, okay. mm, so I was hearing her talk, the woman that was leading, doing the thing, right? I was hearing her talk, and I was like, okay. And then I asked her, what is your accent, right? And then and she told me it was this, this. I was like, huh. I started thinking to myself, like, okay, that's from this part of the country, right? That's from this part of the that's from this part of this specific region, place, area, right? I was like, and she was like, yeah. I was like, okay. Okay, and then okay, that's not laughing. Okay, so I mean, I was like, okay, I kind of liked her. Like I like her a little bit. I know I did like her. Yeah, I did. I was like, okay. So I mean, I was like, okay. I just like we talked about things like, okay, I'm not here. Okay. So about like 3 days later, right, where that woman was lady, girl, female, where she was doing the thing, she was back there. 3 days later, where I was at, right, in the place where I was at, the the female woman was lady, girl, woman, lady, female, right? She was back there again, but I went back to that where she was at, not to talk to her specifically, right? I was there to talk to some other people that were around her specifically, right? So, so I was talking to the people that I was specifically going to see, right? But I didn't notice that woman was back there, right? So, okay, so so I was talking to the people around her, right? I was like, okay. I was like, man. I was talking to people near her, and I was like, man, nah, this. But I was talking to the people near her, and I did because I have good vision, right? I was Okay, I didn't notice that she was there. I'm not stupid, right? I'm the opposite of blind, right? Think about it. Okay, so I was like, she was right there. And then I saw her. She was just looking at me, just like, just like staring at me, like, you know what I mean? But hmm? But you know, I think that's just kind of, you know, I don't know why was she staring at me like that, right? Like why, like with suggestive eye gaze, eye stare, right? It's for a reason, right? So, um, so I just noticed those kind of things, right? It's like, okay, mm, just interesting conversation, right? Like, I guess you gotta see life interesting. You gotta see life in the world as an interesting place to be an interesting person, right? I don't know, but it's my point of view, right? My point of view. Okay, it's a good story. Right? It's not like a good experience, right? No, like an interesting experience. Like, okay, okay, but you know, all right, all right, later, goodbye, later, goodbye, goodbye, YouTube.